Hey everyone, it's Book Shambi. Welcome to the show. All right, ready to get underway. Here's the left fielder. Matt Vierling. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Parker Meadows, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. And it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. 2 away here in the top of the first. 2 outs, bases empty. And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon. And he grounds one to the right side. To first, and a quick out, number 1. So digging in, George Brett. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Swinging a foul straight back. Mize a move to first. Brett dives back in. Fouled off left side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's
swung on belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right side, hard hit. Throw on to Torkelson, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. There's a swing and a drive. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. So runner at second, 2 down. Schneemann digs in now. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swung on, belted. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Second inning set to go. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Just missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And now it's even up.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the plate inside, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Riley Green, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here comes Gleyber Torres. That's in for a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Ball, that's high.
Next offering upstairs. That clips the corner. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a breaking ball misses outside. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air, center field. Churio settles under this one, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here in Denver, and now the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. And that is out of play. And there's
1
a ball.
1 strike.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And it's the through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Jason Churio getting ready to hit. Mize move to first. Oh, the throw is wild. First offering, runner goes, trying to bunt his way on. And the bunt doesn't work out.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
Gordon stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a van down by the river. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0. Base is empty with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, George Brett. In the air, left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
At the plate, Bo Naylor. That one almost got him. Brett, the runner at first with 2 gone. Naylor, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. New pitcher for the Tigers, Tyler Owens.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers.
Meadows makes the grab on the run. Here's the catcher to hit, Dylan Dingler. Bieber back to work.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Hit on the ground to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Zach McKinstry in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Bieber with the strikeout. Now it's Javier Baez. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
All one's the count. All one.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. DeLauder hauls it in for the out. 2 away now. Now the left fielder, Matt Vierling. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
2 outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him. And that's bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. On the ground right side, Torkelson takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Daniel Schneemann. Fly to center his first time. Strike on the inside corner. And there's a foul ball. That's down and in. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty. That one almost got him.
2
Straighten him up a little bit.
Way inside. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
DeLauder in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. Move to second. Schneemann back on a dive. Man at second. That one ripped. And this one looks like trouble. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Back-to-back base hits. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and it's an 8-run lead.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now, Jason Churio bunting for a hit. Torkelson to first, save. And runners at the corners after the infield single. So the lineup flips over. Here's the third baseman, Alex Gort. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throws, save. That's his stolen base. Down the left field line, should be extra bases. One run across, another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Got a fastball, middle of the plate.
Tyler Holton on to pitch here. So up next, George Brett. He's 2 for 2. The 0-1. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Throw to second, safe. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And there's 2 down. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. And that one cutting but missing down low. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, I've noticed they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Meadows makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Start of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab, 1 down. Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit. There's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Santana. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Inside, just missed. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Naylor makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And that
Nope,
one is
that's
inside.
You know, this group of hitters putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Everything is clicking, and when you're producing more than 2 runs an inning, it's pretty obvious your guys came to do some damage. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now here is Daniel Schneemann. Tapped softly on the ground to second for 1, and it's over his head. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error. So digging in, Chase DeLauder. Fought off foul. Kipnis at third. Schneemann at second with nobody out. High fly ball down the left field line. Vierland going back on this one. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Got him swinging. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And he lays down a bunt. The underhand flip, not in time. That's a bunt single. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Churio, 1 for 2. Bunts it, but he can't keep it fair. Looked like the safety squeeze there. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. A bunt, and it's popped up. Hauls it in, 2 away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Two on, 2 outs. To the right side, Torres. Over to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Riley Green.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Into the dive, and he got it. The throw in. Now the catcher up to hit, Dylan Dingler. A little bit high. Ball 1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Cut off, throw to third. He's in there. So 1 out with 2 aboard. And now Zach McKinstry. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Out. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, George Brett. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Rips that one to right. 1 away. So up next, Bo Naylor. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side, Torkelson. And he handles it himself for the out. Next to hit, Carlos Santana. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. That one opts against the fence. And that's a 2-out double. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they extend their lead.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Daniel Schneemann. The throw to first. Inning over. And back here at Coors Field. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Javier Baez. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. 0-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
He'll do it himself, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Meadows up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
Inside.
Cut out and missed. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Brennan Hanafy. DeLauder, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Foul ball. And that's outside. Ball 2. And a good eye there. Up the middle. Torres on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Line drive, and there's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Jason Churio will hit next. 1 for 3. Torres. Quick feed to second for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
That clips the corner.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
That one the other way. Schneemann tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. He swings and fouls one off.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
That misses the zone, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
That one just misses. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. inside.
ball.
And it's 1-0. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Hannafy back to work. Up the middle, McKinstry. Throws to first in time. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So now here's the DH, George Brett. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Up the middle, McKinstry. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him, Bo Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
He was all over that one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
On the ground, and that's a foul ball. Naylor at second with 2 down. And that one is lifted in the air. Meadows under it. Drops into the glove, and the inning is over. Back here in Denver, we're at the top of the 8th. Here's Gleyber Torres. Outside low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Outside with a breaking ball. And that one fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And next to hit for Detroit, Dylan Dingler. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That's in there. That is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
Inside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. And ball 1. There's a strike. Swings through that.
So impressive how the velo is still
ball,
there,
2
even
strikes.
this deep into the outing.
Swings and misses. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Jason Kipnis. And first offering is fouled off. Hannafy goes 6 feet 5 inches, 215 pounds, and he was drafted in the. Oh, that got him on the mound. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. And the batter now, Daniel Schneemann. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Outside, that's a ball.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to.
Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Schneemann stands at first with 1 out. That one fouled off. Pickoff move to first,
No, he's in
and he's
there.
back safely. Runner on the go again. Line drive, base hit. And now two aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Vierling pulls it down, and there's two gone. Jason Churio now at the plate. Trying to bunt his way on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon. He's already homered here in this one. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Javier Baez. That's in there. 0-1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Vierling, the
Nope,
next
that's
to
a
hit,
ball.
takes outside.
Hey.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about
One ball,
that ninth
2
inning.
strikes.
But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the ninth. Got him swinging. And they're down to their last out. And next up for the Tigers, Parker Meadows. And that
Ball 1.
misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Nope, outside.
That one fouled off. 2-2. This could end it. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. Final score in this one. So just about set now. And on the mound in this one, Corey Kluber. Always a treat to watch, one of the best starters in the sport singing.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Now the number 2 hitter, Parker Meadows. On the ground, right side, Kipnis. Nice, efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. 2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. That one outside, and that's ball 1.
Ball inside.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls.
2 outs,
1
bases
strike.
empty. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's back here at Coors Field. And starting this one, Reese Olson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one.
Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. That one felt good, and they grabbed the lead. It's 1-0. Bo Naylor now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And takes low for ball 1. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone. Out towards left center, Vierling. And that ends the inning. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Kluber back to work. Swings through that one. Kluber, a 6'4" righty. He features a sinker, a cutter, a slurve, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Struck him out looking. Here's Riley Green. And that's him for a strike. 1 out, bases empty.
Ball, that's in.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Gleyber Torres in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2. Ball.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Back here in Denver, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Late swing, foul to the left.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. And the batter will be the shortstop, Daniel Schneemann. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time.
Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Hit in the air, right field. Carpenter hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Jason Churio. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Base hit, and now the lineup turns over with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And here is Alex Gordon. And that's a stolen base, not even close. One out and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Hit hard, base hit. Churio around third. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field.
Runner on the move. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Torkelson. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tyler Owens.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Man on second, 2 down. Misses inside. And the count is 1-1.
Hey!
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Man at second. That one ran inside, almost got him. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And now it's going to be Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to first. He takes it on his own. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. That's outside.
That's out.
And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Up the middle, Schneemann. Throw sails over his head at first. And it's going to wind up out of play. Zach McKinstry now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Javier Baez stands in now and watches strike 1. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's inside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Matt Vierling. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Popped up. Torkelson gets under it. And there's one down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Schneeman
Ball,
stands
that's
in here,
inside.
leaves that one off the inside. And a foul ball. The pitch.
That's ball 2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. And he makes the catch. 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball right side. Torres gets it to first.
He's out.
And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Coors Field, here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Schneeman whips it to first on the run.
He's out.
And he gets him. Nicely done. And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. And that's
Ball,
outside.
That pitch is out.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is
2-0.
downstairs. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Torkelson,
0-1
the batter
down.
now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Carpenter leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. Green in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a foul ball. That one to first and a foul ball. Next offering is outside. Hacks and misses. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be Stephen Kwan. First
1-0.
pitch, not close.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Next to hit, Jason Churio. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 6-0.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And now here is Alex Gordon. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Vierling. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. Digging in, Bo Naylor. He is struck out, and he is walked. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. He'll score.
Picks himself up an RBI.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now Jason Kipnis. Line to left. Vierling pulls that one down. Back here in Denver, here is Gleyber Torres. Kluber back to work. Pitches in there. That's strike one. Torres, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Nope.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Dylan Dingler getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike. The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the 5th. Ball one there. And that's outside. And it's 2-2. Got him looking. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. McKinstry stands in now, looks at that one inside. That's off the inside corner. And now 2-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball there.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen. Tyler Holton.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. Well, these players digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
That's towards center. Meadows hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. He's already homered here in this one. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a van down by the river. Into the second deck it goes. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 9-0. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Vierling puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Jason Churio. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Now snap throw to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Now, Javier Baez. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And there's a ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Strike 3. And now 6 strikeouts in a row. Here's the left fielder, Matt Vierling. Gets the outside corner with that one. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering is downstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And that
Ball
one
2.
Cutting but missing down low. And it remains 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Meadows in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And that's another. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Fought off foul. That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. To the right side, and that's just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That one misses, and it's a full count. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
That was a really nice at bat. Made him work pretty hard out there on the mound. 10th pitch of the at bat, and he was able to put it in play, find a hole, and get a knock.
And first offering is fouled off. Holton checks the runner. Gordon back in on a dive. And that one ripped to left. Vierling makes the grab, 1 away. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Check on the runner, and he's back in there.
Safe.
Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add on. It's 11-0. Base is empty, 1 away, and now Carlos Santana. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Time called now.
We got time.
Now a chance for Jason Kipnis. And that is out of play. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag.
No ball,
out at second. And
One
now
ball,
1 and 2.
strikes.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. And the next pitch is way outside. And a rope into center field, base hit. Two outs, runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Daniel Schneemann. 1 for 3. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball up the middle. They get the force, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And that one
low.
Cutting but missing down low. Strike 1.
1-1.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And there's one away. Spencer Torkelson, the next to hit. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Green in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Make it 18. And we're back, bottom of the 7th, and the batter now, Chase DeLauder. Headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty tough for the infielders to...
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. DeLauder at second with nobody out. Base knock right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Jason Churio digs in now. Bunting for a hit. Torkelson. No look flip to first. And he beats it. Everyone's safe. And a run comes in to score. Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon. And that one fouled off. Hannafy checks the runner, and he just got his hand in there. First and second, no outs. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Torres.
That's an out.
On to first, double play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Brad, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at third, 2 away. Swing and a ground ball. Torres fires over to first. Brett back here in Denver. We go to the 8th. Gleyber Torres up to hit. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next
Ball.
pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Dingler in the box again, takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
There's a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. McKinstry lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. A little out front there as he swings through it. The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one in the air, center field. Churio. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. Ripped to short. Throw on to Torkelson. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. Up the middle. Throw on to Torkelson. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter, number 10.
And now the shortstop, Daniel Schneemann. And first offering is fouled off. Kipnis leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hard hit left side. Sends it to first, and that is the back here at Coors Field. And now it's Baez. Kluber back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
Next pitch is outside. That one missed.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. severely. Now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. And that
That's a
is a
ball.
good eye on a pitch down low. Now 1-2. Just
Nope, that's a ball.
missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next
Three
one
balls,
just
2
misses.
strikes.
Full count now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help
0-1.
him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out without a swing. Just one out remaining for the Tigers. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball game. 12-0 your final here. Now at the plate, back now in Toronto, and now it's Luis Garcia. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. On the money, nice play. He's 2 outs away. Paul DeYoung will hit next. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. Just off the outside part of the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down to the last out for the Nationals. Alex Call getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That one misses. 1-1. That's down and in. The Nats down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Ready to go now? Now here is Matt Vierling. Fastball for a strike. And away we go this afternoon. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball. Parker Meadows batting with one down, takes a strike. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Kerry Carpenter. And first off, spring is fouled off. That to right. Bautista. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching here today, Matt Manning.
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches.
That one ripped right center field. Hits the top of the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Meadows squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. And now it's Dalton Varsho. On the ground, McKinstry. Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Good situational hitting right there. Grounds out, gets that run in from third. They get on the board first.
Ripped on the ground to second, on to first. Out number 3. Back here in Denver, leading off, Spencer Torkelson. Halliday back to work. Just off the inside edge. Right through there for a strike. Clips the corner, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's too
1
low.
ball,
Going to count
2
1 and
strikes.
2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. And it is out of here. He'll touch them all. And we're all square. It's 1-1. Gleyber Torres stands in now and watches strike 1. Smoked on the ground a second. Clement over to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Jose Bautista. This one in the air, right field. Carpenter sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Torkelson. And Bichette is. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Baez. And that drops in for a strike. Baez hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in Puerto Rico. On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. He goes down looking. Back to the top of the Detroit order. At the plate, Matt Vierling. And that's outside.
Sometimes pitchers work him backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Santander gets it back in quickly, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. That one to first. Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Got him swinging. So digging in, Kerry Carpenter. Knee high, that's in for a strike. And fouled off. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Off the mark there. Now 1 and 2. And that skips in the dirt.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Whips it across. That's the third out. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. And he lays down a bunt. Torkelson. Not in time. He bunks his way aboard to lead off the frame. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Throw to first, and he's back in safely. Here goes the runner. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Save! And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. On a line. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. Bo Naylor at the plate now. First time up, he led off the bottom of the first with a double and then scored. Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. And this place is rocking. It's 3-1. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. Hammered, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now Dalton Varsho. Springer on the run. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him. 2 out. Space is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. On to the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And he steps off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got...
Now pitching, Andrew Miller.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A solo shot. It's 3-2. Here's Riley Green. He's already homered in this game. That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And a strike to Glaber.
0-1.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher to hit, Dylan Dingler. That misses, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. And the batter now, Zach McKinstry.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you would.
That ends the frame. Bottom 4, digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Anthony Santander. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He circles the bases. It's 4-2. And now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Meadows settles underneath it. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. In the air, right field. Carpenter under it. Hauls it in for the out. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Grounded out his first time. In the air, out to center. And it drops in. And that extends the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pitch was on the outside. Didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice.
Bichette goes. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the fifth inning. So here's Baez now. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Slider clips the zone. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Matt Vierling. Right through there for a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Meadows in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge.
Swing and a miss. Struck him. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. On a line out towards center. And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning. And now Bo Naylor. He's already homered here in this one. Substitution now at first base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Andres Jimenez. Manning keeping him close. Runner on the go. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. Jimenez leads off second with nobody out. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a van down by the river. He sends it into the second deck. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a pair. It's 6-2. Rip to short. Throw on to Torkelson. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Dalton Varsho now at the plate. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Still only one out here in the inning. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Now the left fielder, Anthony Santander. In the air, left side. Vierling brings it in, and that's the inning. Top 6. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Miller back to work. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1.
Hey!
That one missing inside.
Nope, outside.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Torkelson batting with 1 down. Takes a strike. That misses the zone. And it's 1-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So now the DH spot, Riley Green. And first offering is fouled off. Green goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Varsho right there to make the grab. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Delgado.
The first baseman, Carlos Delgado.
And a foul ball. Fouled off left side. Stays alive. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Swung on, belted. Meadows, long run. In 1, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Waste no time there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. 2 on, 1 out. And now it's going to be Ernie Clement. On the ground to short. Not in time. He's safe. Here's Andres Jimenez. Fastball is outside. All loaded up here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. Fly ball center field. Meadows brings it in, and there are 2 down. Now the catcher up to hit, Bo Naylor. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. Slice the other way and foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. The run scores from first, extending their lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
And now it's even 1-1. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one went back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. A gigantic blast. It's 11-2. So 2 away with nobody on. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one went back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Here's the left fielder, Anthony Santander. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Carlos Delgado, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
New pitcher on here, Tyler Holton.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters.
On a line, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. And it's 14-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Gets him to chase after that
No balls,
one.
2 strikes.
Snap throw to first. Bichette a dive back in. Pitch
One ball,
misses, and
2
it's
strikes.
1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
Bautista, the runner at third. Bichette at first. 2 out of the inning. That one down the line. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Torres handles. That one ends the onslaught. Back here in Denver, here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Just missed.
Ball 1. 1-0. Ball down.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-1.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
And that
Full
one
count.
a little below the knees. And the count's full. That one misses. So a
Ball
leadoff
4.
walk. So a man at first. Dylan Dingler digs in now. Late on that fastball.
Well, the
0-1.
leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Ball.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Did he
Started
go?
after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. He did not go around. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. McKinstry stands in now and watches strike 1. In the air, left field, down the line. Santander makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Javi Baez digs in right side. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1 the
0-1.
count.
Right through there for a strike. And there's a ball. The Tigers with
1
a
ball,
lot of ground to
2
make
strikes.
up. Here in the top half of
That's
inning
ball
number
2.
7. Left field. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now here is Bo Naylor. That's hard hit on the line. Hauls it in for the out. And the batter is George Springer. And first offering is fouled off. And that one pulled foul. One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That's outside.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches. On one hitter.
Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit.
Runner takes off. Pitch
That's
misses.
just out.
In there safely.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 17-2. Next to hit, Anthony Santander.
that pitch is out.
First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. 1-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Carlos Delgado will hit next. And that one wrapped foul. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit. So man aboard, and now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And first offering is fouled off. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Chases the fastball up. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Matt Vierling. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a slider in there for a strike. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Meadows in the box now. No balls and a strike. Not close with that one. And the count is 1-2. Slider misses outside. And down on strikes he goes. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Carpenter stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next pitch is outside. Out to center. Varsho settles under it. Makes the grab. And that'll do it.
Now pitching for the Tigers.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Carlos Hernandez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is.
Counts 1-0.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Swing and a pop-up. And there's one down. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Throw on to Torkelson. They handle the bunt and get the out. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Try to bunt his way on. Torres safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Bo Naylor getting ready to hit. Pickoff throw. Jimenez dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. 2 outs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That
2
one
balls,
missed.
2 strikes.
Well struck right field. Carpenter makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Coors Field. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here comes Torque to the plate. Miller back to work. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
0-2 is the count.
Inside. And that's ball 1. Fly ball down the line. Bautista on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Bichette. And that'll do it.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding Okay, all set to go. Here's the left fielder, Matt Vierling. In there at the knees, and we are underway. And he chases a high fastball there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. 1 out in the top of the first. Now the number 2 hitter, Parker Meadows. on the inside corner for a strike. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Kerry Carpenter. That's in there. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Varsho makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Denver, and today's starter, Matt Manning.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. Here's George Springer.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. Anthony Santander at the plate. Breaking ball misses down and away. Two outs, base is empty. That one fouled off. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. So 2 down. Next to hit, Carlos Delgado. That one ripped. And that's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up next, Jose Bautista. Now a screamer into the outfield. Vierling makes the play, and that will end the inning. Second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1. Upstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Here's Riley Green. And that's in the dirt. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on
1-1.
that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
That
We got
one
a ball,
not
1
close, and it's a ball and a strike. Inside,
off the plate.
just missed. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
2-2 the count.
On the ground to third. Guerrero the toss to first, and Gleyber Torres retired. And the bottom half of inning number 2, Bo Bichette up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. That one out to right. Carpenter ranging back. Corrals it. One down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pitch misses
that's
inside,
inside.
and that's ball 1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
That one hammered left field, raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Torkelson. Third out. Top half of the third inning. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. That's in there. Strike 1. Dingler, 26 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. On the ground to third. Guerrero the toss to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
The count.
And that one cutting but missing down low. So now 1-2. One out, bases empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a curve is down and in. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. He's in there.
A triple into the opposite field gap. That gets me going right there. Just a perfect swing, man. Like he was still taking BP.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Santander pulls it down. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Varsho makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Manic back to work. Bunting, and it's in the air. Reaching down, makes the catch. Digging in, Dalton Varsho. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And here it comes. Hit in the air, center field. And there's 2 away. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's already homered in this game. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Counts 1-0.
Next pitch misses way outside. Next offering is fouled back. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Pulls it down, and he makes. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Now it's going to be Parker Meadows. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Towards first. Delgado steps on the bag, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied, and we are starting over. It's 2-2, so it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson, right through there for a strike. Strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. Ground ball to the right side, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So digging in, Riley Green struck out swinging his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Inside, just missed. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Torres in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Outside low, going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Kirk to first, in time. The 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 4th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. And that's outside.
You know, this group of hitters just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little.
There's a swing and a drive. Hits the fence. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay, and he's out.
He's out.
Now, Carlos Delgado. Just missed. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that misses. And it's 2-0. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 1 down, base is empty. To third, Baez. Throws to first in time. Jose Bautista now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. He sends it out of here. It's 3-2. Base is empty with 2 away. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. To the right side. Torres over to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back here in Denver, and here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a base hit into right center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. The batter now, Javier Baez. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And up next for Detroit, Matt Vierling. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it stays fair. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Chance now to even this game if they can put it.
They take the force out, 3rd out, and that ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a ball line to center. Hauls it in, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Line drive, base hit. Vladdy coming around third. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 2. Man at first with 1 gone. Now at the plate, Dalton Varsho. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the catch for the out. And the batter is George Springer. He's already homered here in this one. Moved to first. And he dives back in safely. That's to third. They get the force. That ends the inning. And we're back. And now Kerry Carpenter. Halliday back to work. That clips a corner.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 1 down, base is empty. Tap foul at the plate. Got him swinging. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Green stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus. But
swing and a miss.
Now pitching for the Tigers.
Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 6th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there. Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case,
makes the catch, one down.
that'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
McKinstry, off balance feet.
He's
There's
out.
one to first,
No,
not
he's
in
safe.
time. Great effort there. Bo Bichette, the next to hit. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Ball
one's
strike
the
one is
count.
so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
No
Time
balls,
call.
2 strikes.
Off the
Inside
plate
ball.
inside. Now 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Move to first. Bautista back on a dive. Bautista off of first with 2 away. Swings through it. Back here in Denver, top of inning number 7. And the batter now, Gleyber Torres. In there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Bautista makes the catch, and there's one gone. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2.
Number 13, Dylan Dingler.
That's off the
out.
mark. 1-0. The Tigers down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. Next
Ball.
offering is down low. That's
Ball,
a little
that's
bit low.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
There's a strike. 3-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Count's full.
Out there to center. Varsho on the move. Got it. Nice grab. And that quickly 2 away. McKinstry in the box again. Takes a strike. That's down and in. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. The shortstop
ball
takes
2.
the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed. And bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pulls that one foul. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
out.
And that one in the air center field. Meadows has a beat on it. Nabs it. And there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now here is Ernie Clement. 1 at second, and that's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Javier Baez. That one blasted deep to right. Bautista going back. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the 8th. So up next, Matt Vierling. Lifted in the air, right field. Bautista. He's got it. And there's one down. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Right down to shoot, and that's strike 1. Comes up empty, that's strike 2.
0-2.
Cuts and misses, it's a strike. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Holton.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Up the middle, it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-2. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a van down by the river. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 7-2. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. 1 for 3. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And a foul ball. Short hop liner, handled it short. And very nicely done for the out. And now, Jose Bautista. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
One down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
And that is out of play. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Throw over to first.
He's good.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Alejandro Kirk will hit next. This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. He wasn't able to stay on the base, and they get him with the tag. That ends the inning. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Center field. Varsho settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 away. And now the DH, Riley Green. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
One's the count.
Swing and a miss.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. So last chance for the Tigers. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers.
But what's amazing that he's just now about to throw his 100th pitch. I mean, that's something that he can be really proud of when this thing's over.
They're down to their final strike. The Tigers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first
First and second, 2 outs. And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe. To the right side, Schneider. Now a jump throw. And that's a nice play. Bassett back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's one away. Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
1-1.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on San Francisco. All right, ready to go here. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. And a slider misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And that's the first out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Runner takes off. Tag. Save. Stolen base. Darno too late with a throw. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Drops into the glove. 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Vinny Pasquantino getting ready to hit. And that's fouled off. Late with the swing there.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible.
A swing. We go to the bottom of the first. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Cameron Meisner digs in now. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Yandy Diaz now. First offering, runner goes, pitch is low. Throw to second and great jump. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended, which you have to be careful.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second and third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. And the inning is over. Back here at Coors Field. And now the right fielder, Mark Canha. Hoffman back to work. Just missed. Canha, 36 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Next Pitch a slider
outside.
that misses outside. Just missed. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Hoffman ready to fire now. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the catch, and there's one down. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's down and away. Man at first, one away. Ground ball right side. Boots it. And he's out on the tag.
Out.
Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And that's in there at the knees. Tying run in scoring position here at the top of the second.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And there's a ball.
2-2 the count.
The
Hit it, go.
2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. And a swing and a miss. Back here in Denver, and the batter will be the shortstop, Carson Williams. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now here's Jake Bowers. That one hit to right. Canna. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Isbell makes the catch, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Nick Lofton. Fastball for a strike. Swings through that one.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Garcia batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That one lifted to left. Meisner on his way over. He's got it. 2 down. And next up for the Royals, Dairon Blanco.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. And there's a foul ball. And that's just foul. The 0-2. And
One
that
ball,
skips into
2
there.
strikes.
Up and
Ball 2.
in, and it's 2-2. Outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So digging in, Junior Caminero. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Back to the mound. It hit him. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. Here's the center fielder,
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
And makes the play, and that's out. New inning getting started. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. And a swing and a miss.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Pasquantino, batting with one down, takes a strike.
One's the count.
And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Mark Canha. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. And we're back. Bottom 4. Now the left fielder, Cameron Meisner.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Hit in the air, left field, 1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
In the air, left field, Blanco. Sizing this one up, 2 away down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Foul ball there. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Williams takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Right side, Canha sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. Back here at Coors Field. Now here is Kyle Isbell. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He makes the grab, 1 away. Freddie Fermin, the next to hit. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1. Outside with a breaking ball. Late on that fastball. On the ground, Caminero slings to first in time. So here's the Royals DH, Jack Caglione. Foul ball. Caglione, 22 years old. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Next pitch is downstairs.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Cut on and miss. Back here in Denver, now it's the DH, Jake Bauers. Waka back to work. Fouled off to the right. And that one hammered way back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-0. Travis d'Arnaud will come up to hit. High in the air, out to right. Canna makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Josh Lowe now at the plate.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Canna makes the grab for the second out. So the lineup flips over. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Checks over to first, back safely. Now a chance for number 14.
Nope.
First
Ball
offering,
one.
and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Caminero off of first with 2 away. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
And that is that. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Lofton. That one catches the corner for a strike. Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So the Royals batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Michael Garcia.
0-1.
1 out, bases empty. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. High fly ball, right field. Lowe has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So up now for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. That misses. 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Brings it in. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Cameron Meisner. Swinging a foul out of play. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
1-1.
That's inside.
That's inside.
Out to short. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Lau up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his 2nd double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
I got a ball, 1
The
strike.
shortstop takes a ball. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Just missed.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Out to short. Over to Diaz. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Over to Diaz, and a couple of quick outs. That's a base hit, and they have their first base runner since the second inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Yeah, the batter now, Kyle Isbell. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Sam Long.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And it's caught for the out. So here's Darnell with 1 out. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air, right side. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's got himself a triple.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty.
Witt slings to first in time. Now the third baseman, Junior.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Popped up, and that's foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. A bunt, and it's popped up. Long makes the play, and that is all set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. 95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent. Clips the corner, and the count is 0-2. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Nick Lofton will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he pops up the bunt. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. 1 for 3. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And delivers outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Blanco, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Line, and that's a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. Stepping in, Bobby Witt Jr. That one inside, and that's ball 1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
See ya. Strikes him out. Back here at Coors Field. Now the left fielder, Cameron Meisner. Bunting for a hit. Picks it up with the bare hand. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Man at first. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Step off throw to first. And he dives back in safely.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Isbell settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. So man aboard.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Long checks over to first, and he's back.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Late swing fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Substitution being made at first. On to pinch run, Joey Wendell.
Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one is hammered right field. That ball's carrying. 1 run across, and it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The run scores all the way from first, and they're up by 4.
Well, they call that an advantage.
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Angel Serpa.
Hang on.
Jake Bowers digs in now. Ground ball up the middle. Lofton in plenty of time to first, and there are 2 outs. Here comes Travis d'Arnaud. Rip towards third. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame. We go to the 9th. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That one inside. Look out. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, no outs. And next up for the Royals, Kyle Isbell. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As a run scores. Freddie Fermin getting ready to hit. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
That one's upstairs, ball one. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. Fastball is outside. There's a swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even.
Got him looking. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. Jack Caglione, the next to hit. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. On the ground right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Line drive, and this might be trouble. One run's in. The second run scores. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He's safe. And they clear the bases. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. And now here is Michael Garcia. That's a slider for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And now 1-2. Swing and a miss. And that is back here in Denver. Bottom nine. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Line drive. Witt. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. So up next, Junior Caminero. Runner on the go. That's a hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up.
He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. The winning run crosses the plate, and they walk it off 5-4. Close one here today.
2.